You don't remember how it happened. Most people don't. One moment, you're standing somewhere familiar, an office, a hallway, maybe your own room. And then, you take a step that shouldn't exist. The floor doesn't break, the walls don't collapse. Reality simply misses you. And when you open your eyes, you're no longer where you were. You're surrounded by yellow walls, endless carpet, a buzzing sound overhead that never stops. This place has a name now. People call it the Backrooms. But here's the part no one tells you at first. The walls are not the problem. The endless rooms are not the danger. The danger is the feeling, that quiet pressure in your chest, the sense that you are being observed. Because the Backrooms are not empty. They never were. Something lives here. Something that learned what humans look like, but never learned how they act. And once you understand that, once you realize you are not alone, leaving becomes far more difficult than entering. Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you next is the reason many people were never found again. At first, the silence feels comforting. No voices, no footsteps, just the hum of the lights. But silence in the Backrooms is deceptive. After some time, you begin to notice patterns that shouldn't exist. Footprints in the carpet, corners that feel warmer than the rest, rooms where the buzzing sound suddenly stops, and that's when it hits you. You are not the first person here, but you are also not the only thing. Backrooms entities do not announce themselves. They do not scream. They do not chase right away. They watch. They study how you walk, how fast you breathe, how long you hesitate before turning a corner. Some of them mimic human behavior. They whisper words you recognize. They call for help using familiar voices. That's how they survive. The Backrooms reward patience and punish curiosity. If you follow a sound, you may find nothing. Or worse, you may find something pretending to be nothing at all. And once you've been noticed, once an entity learns your rhythm, it doesn't forget. Even when you think you're safe, it's already closer than you realize. You don't see it at first, no shape, no body, just a smile, floating in the darkness between rooms, two glowing eyes, a grin that stretches wider than any human face ever should. They call it the Smiler. The Smiler doesn't attack immediately. It waits for the lights to fail. For the moment when the buzzing fades, it feeds on fear, but not panic. Panic makes noise. Fear makes mistakes. If you see the smile, don't run. Running tells it you've already lost control. Instead, you stand still. You don't blink. You don't breathe loudly. Because the Smiler can sense movement. It can sense hesitation. And the moment you turn your back, it moves. People who encountered the Smiler and survived all describe the same thing. The smile never disappears. Even after it leaves, it stays burned into your memory, waiting. Not all entities hide in the dark. Some walk openly. Skin stealers look human at first glance. Too human. They talk. They ask questions. They beg for help. But something is always wrong. Their sentences pause too long. Their expressions lag behind their words. They wear skin the way clothes wear out. These entities observe humans for long periods. They copy gestures. They memorize reactions. But they never understand emotion. If you meet someone in the Backrooms, someone who seems relieved to see you, ask yourself one thing. Why are they clean? Nothing stays clean in the Backrooms. Nothing except something that doesn't bleed the same way. Once a skin stealer chooses you, it doesn't kill you right away. It follows. It practices. And when it's ready, there will be two of you. Only one will leave. If you ever see balloons, you're already too late. Partygoers are loud, bright, smiling. They wear happiness like a weapon. They invite you to celebrate. They promise food, music, safety. But parties in the backrooms are traps. Partygoers thrive on crowds, on confusion, on false comfort. They don't hunt individuals. They convert them. Those who accept the invitation are never seen again. And sometimes a new partygoer appears, with a familiar voice. Surviving the backrooms has nothing to do with strength. It has nothing to do with speed. And it has nothing to do with courage. It's about restraint. You learn slowly, painfully, that every instinct you have is wrong here. Exploration gets you lost. Curiosity gets you followed. Hope gets you noticed. The longer you remain, the more the backrooms begin to respond to you. Hallways shift when you're not looking. Rooms repeat with subtle differences. A stain on the wall moves closer each time you pass it. At first, you think you're imagining it. Fatigue, stress, fear. But then you realize something far worse. The backrooms are learning you. They memorize your pace, your breathing, the way you pause before choosing a direction. And eventually, they stop reacting to you because you've already adapted. That's when escape becomes a distant idea, not impossible, just unimportant. You stop counting time. You stop wondering if anyone is searching for you, and the most dangerous thought enters your mind. Maybe this place isn't trying to kill me. Some people claim they escaped the backrooms. There are stories, fragments, whispers online. But no two escapees ever describe the same exit. One says they woke up on a cold floor, surrounded by people who had no idea where they'd been. Another says they walked through a door that didn't exist before they needed it. But all of them agree on one thing. They didn't come back whole. They flinch at buzzing lights. They avoid empty office buildings. They panic in long hallways with no windows. Because even after leaving, the backrooms don't fully let go. Memories bleed through. Dreams loop endlessly. Familiar places feel wrong. And sometimes, late at night, they swear they hear it again. That hum. Not outside, not in the room, but inside their head. Because the backrooms don't just trap bodies. They rewrite perception. And once that happens, the exit doesn't mean freedom. It only means distance. If this video unsettled you, if it made you uncomfortable in a way you can't explain, that reaction matters. Because the backrooms are built from familiarity. They exist in places we overlook, spaces we pass through without thinking, rooms meant to be temporary. And now that you know about them, they are no longer theoretical. Awareness changes the rules. The next time you walk through an empty hallway or stand alone in a room that feels too quiet, pay attention to how long it lasts. Because silence should never hum. And if you ever feel like a place is waiting for you, like it noticed your presence before you noticed it, don't try to understand why. Just leave. Because the backrooms don't appear suddenly. They open slowly, and once they do, they don't need to pull you in. You'll step in on your own.